Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie and of course this is the Enchanted Planner. Today I'm planning my classic vertical for the week of, oh my lord, the week of October 11th to the 17th. It is Thanksgiving Monday here in Canada. So I figured I'm going to give some whirl. I picked this up at Michael's yesterday and the color palette in here is beautiful, and I do realize it's part of the recipe line, but I love these quotes. Or these words, not quotes, but these words, like they're like really pretty. So we are going to use Southern Farmhouse. Now, the problem is this doesn't really have a large amount of like functional boxes. Like it has these, that has no full boxes in it that are functional anyways. I mean, we've got the, vertical, or what do you call them, sidebar list type, but they don't really have any functional. So I have grabbed a few things. I grabbed Modern Year, because of course this is a very neutral palette. There's some boxes in here. I also grabbed Sophisticated Florals because it also has that sort of, not really farmhousey feel, but it's got a very similar palette. And then I grabbed, what is this, Biz Babe, because I was thinking it would match, but now that I'm flipping through it under the light, not so much. Not so much. So we'll put that one off to the side. But I think the other two will tie in quite well. So let's get the pages first off out of the planner. This is this week, still working through it. It's Thursday today. I need these two. I have to tape these two together because if you remember from my videos last week, there were some issues. Just some issues. So we had to pull pages from another planner. And then I've got some wax paper here. Those ones are pretty beat up, but they might work for smaller. Ooh, silky smooth. So let's go back to the Southern Farmhouse book. Now I'm going to need a sidebar. So we had a couple of options. We had ones that said shopping list, which is easily covered up if I prefer those colors over the other ones. Bear with me, I'm not familiar with this book. I literally just bought it yesterday, but it was new. And I was like, ooh, I went in actually, oh, there's a to-do list. I went into Michael's to grab something else. And I thought, well, what the heck, I'll pop into the planner aisle. And lo and behold, there was a new sticker book. I'd seen the other one's priorities. I had seen the, seasonal fall and the hustle and hard and the zodiac and whatnot, but yeah, the Southern Farmhouse was not there when I was in there last week or the week before. Okay, so what do I want to do? I've got those, and then I've got those. I guess I kind of need to decide which color palette I'm going to go with. I kind of like this. I'm kind of feeling this, so this is where we're going to go. We are going to grab this nice sort of blue to-do list. That will be the sidebar. And then I want to go to those words. Oh, they have some quotes in here too that I didn't realize. We have, some of the sweetest memories are made when gathered around the table. That's almost the perfect quote for this spread, honestly. If I can get it up off of the paper. Okay, so that's a perfect quote for this. Not that we're going to be doing anything overly elaborate for Thanksgiving, courtesy of COVID, but this too shall pass. Relax, home, family. Kind of like the family. What does that one say? Happy. Ooh, gather is nice too. I'm going to go with family. If I decide once I start looking at what ends up on the sheet that it doesn't really tickle my fancy, I will come back and grab that other one. Okay, so we got foil. It's a pain in the butt. We do have flags. I'm so excited about that. To me, ooh, look, it was cut right through the page. You don't see that very often. Like it was like deeply cut. To me, the perfect sticker book has bullets. Some kind of bullet in it. I don't really use a checklist, so veto those. Or veto, I don't know if that's the right word. Anyways, get rid of those. But I am totally on board with the checklists. All in on that. Ooh, we got like habit trackers. And we've got meals and memories. You can. Home is where you are. That's got that color palette I'm after. Okay. Weekend plans. We've got, let's pull in this color for the double bar. Whoops, I dropped it in my lap. Let's not do that. Okay, we'll pull in that color. And then we've got some nice headers, which I can come back for. And meal stuff, more weekend plans. And more headers. We need I don't really have, okay, well, we gotta grab a yellow one because that will work. And I will grab one of these, like, I don't know, tan color. They're almost like a sand color. The palette in this book is what got me. It is so pretty. I'm like, oh, I really like that palette. I'm gonna grab one of those. Whatever I don't use, of course, I will put back. I've got some fun things to spunk things up if we need to. You know what I didn't do, though, is grab any washi. And I probably have a washi in the drawer that would match this spread fairly well. Oh, look, we have this week, today's list, all the things. Said I was going to grab the headers later, but hey, I like that, and I don't want to forget about it because it's happened to me a few times. What are kitty cats? What are cute? Appointment. Then we're back to, I think, the end. Correct? Yes, we are. Okay, I'm going to close that up because I need to go grab some washi. So hang on 2 seconds, I'll be right. Okay, I found some like pretty perfect washi. This washi came out of the Plant Be Happy box. So I've not actually used any of that Be Happy box. I'm not sure even why I bought it, but you know. So we're going to lay down some washi. Let's see if this guy... Oops. I just find these ones a little bit tougher because they're like so close. I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife because I don't want to rip that funny. But we will still use the cards. So how's everybody's week been? Mine's, well, as of today, it's October 7th. This week's been not bad, I will say. Overall, not bad. It's going by really fast. I can't believe it's already Thursday. There's an indentation in my page. I'm not sure how that happened. Do I want to go down? Actually, you know what? I wonder if that's a better look. I mean, if I don't like it, I can always move it, right? You want it that way? Let's leave it there. See if I change my mind. Okay, so we're going to start sticking. We're going to put down the to-do list first. And just line it up with the dot grid. Sorry, it's probably out of frame. These old eyes, you see. I'm like almost 50 and the eyesight should not get any better. I'm actually probably thinking about it now. I should probably go get my eyes checked again. All right. First sticker is down, ladies. And I'm going to grab this guy because I know where he has to go. I know what this week looks like for me. So this is, I originally had planned on decorating just down the center of the spread, but when I saw this sticker book, I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to use this one. But I did pull out some of the older sticker books because, of course, you kind of need some. There's stuff all over my page. Where are you coming from? Okay, functional boxes. We have these. And then we also have, what have we got in here? If I remember correctly, the boxes in here are really, like, they won't show up all that well. This is not quite the right tone. I mean, really, these are all neutral colors. It wouldn't make that much of a difference, but I would rather stay within the palette. These would work, though. That they would. What do they say? Personal challenge, positive word, appointment, location. I've never really actually looked at what those say. So who knew? And I mean, in this sticker book, well, in happy planner years, this thing's getting old now because I think this was, what, last year sometime? I'm still absolutely stunned with the amount of releases that were done in such a short period of time. Like, insane. But it's a business, and you know, we go into business to, you know, obviously make money and supply product to junkies like us that, you know, kind of have to just live in the moment and buy everything. But I think I'm gonna put my ass on a no spent because, yeah, September was an expensive month when we really look at it. Let's go back to this and see what we can find, because I do need some full vertical boxes in a perfect world. I'm not sure if I'm really feeling those ones. However, this is the wrong tone. Ooh, It's not really that way. It's got a lot of pink in it, so we'll leave that. I don't think there's anything else in the front of this book that's like boxy. I have another one of these books if I need to, but I haven't really even made a dent in this one. I think I've used it for probably 3 spreads, I think, which overall is pretty good. I like to try and use each sticker book in each planner, and I have 4 because I use my classic vertical is my catch-all planner, and my health planner is the teacher layout, of course. And I also have the horizontal layout, which I use for journaling. And then I have the dashboard layout, which I use for social media. And I'm contemplating adding a mini back into the mix in the fall, or like in the new year, not the fall. We're in the fall, Reenie. Get on the program here. That's all I got for, that's all I got, eh? Damn it. Okay, but I am going to grab one of these. So we do have some options. I'm trying really not to add black to the spread, but I don't think that's really going to be realistic. So with the 4 planners I have, adding a mini, because, you know, truth talk, where on earth have we really gone in the last 24 months, 22 months? Can't even remember where the heck we are in this pandemic. But suffice to say, I used to have a mini and I was using it quite faithfully in my purse. But then I found that I was decorating it every week, and this was just before summer. I was decorating it every week, and then I wasn't actually really using it much, and it got worse in the summer. So I opted to give the mini a break, and I tried bringing it back, but I decorated it for 2 weeks, and the first week I actually used it a little bit. The second week I didn't even touch it. So I'm on the fence about the mini. But it is nice to have it is nice to have a planner in my purse that you know, I can reference if I'm going out, so I don't have to, you know, consistently worry about remembering to-do lists and whatnot. But I'm also, I use my phone for quite a bit. Like if I've got to, why can't I get this to stick down? If I've got errands to run or I've got to go shopping, I use the notes app within the phone to make those lists. So I don't really think there's a need for a mini, and I don't really want to waste product and supplies if I'm not going to use it. So I'm on the fence. I haven't made up my mind. I still have a couple of months to make, you know, to figure that out. After all that, that sticker did not go down straight. Oh my Lord, are you kidding me? Okay, let me just fix this, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, my apologies to that. Or let me fix this, people. We're completely staying gender neutral, which I generally do quite a bit. I'm like, hey, party people, or in this case is like, hey, planner people. Maybe I'll start opening like that. Hey, how's my planner peeps? Okay, is that better? Not really. Why am I having so much issue? Again, the eyesight or the sticker is cat funky, and it's not my eyesight, it's the sticker. Let's try this one more time. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. And if it's not, I'm leaving it, because 3rd time I'm out, man. I'm out. Right, I'm thinking about this quote down in this corner here. It's like pretty perfect there. I just gotta have to white out some stuff. Can I get it straight? Did I actually get it straight? I think so. I'm hoping so. Let's have a look at the... No, it's not. I don't know if this is going to come up. It was on the sticky side when I laid it down because it was trying to attach itself to the paper far before I was ready. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I could pull out the undo, but not a big deal. And I don't want to go bending the living... Oops, I almost stabbed myself. I don't want to go bending the planner page too much either, so... Because, like foil, if it's all the pages are too bent, I find they also don't look very good in pictures. It's hard to try and get away from that. So we're just going to use the Signo to get rid of this white line. I used to be a hardcore jelly roll girl, and that goes back to my days of scrapbooking, because you know, we used jelly rolls to, you know, add lights. We used to, in the day and age that we were scrapbooking. Is this the old one? This is the old one. No wonder it's giving me so much grief. In that day and age, we were doing a lot of like paper piecing and stuff, which was creating decor out of paper. And we did a lot of card making and whatnot. So we used to use the jelly rolls for either whiting things out like this or adding highlights to, you know, eyes if you'd done like some sort of a character that had a face. that I used to be a die-hard Jelly Roll girl. And then I found the Signa, Uniball Signa. And there's a warm place in my heart for the Jelly Roll, but I don't think I can ever go back. All right, we need some boxes on this side. So what are we gonna do here? This box is wrinkled. I got a wrinkly box and I didn't wrinkle it. That's the irony to it all. I wasn't the one that wrinkled it. Okay, I think I'm gonna slip this here on Friday because Friday I have quite a bit going on. So we're gonna slip that in there for a checklist and see if I can get that out. Hopefully it's straight. Yeah, it is. That baby's never coming up. Oh. And I'm going to slip this down here. Trying some different placements and try not to do my usual, which it's like, step down and step up, or step down and step down, or whatever. I stuck that down too early. I have a tendency to autonomically, like without even thinking, oh, these are shorter. That's right, because I think this was meant for a planner that was a bit different. So, okay, first off, good grief. Can't remember what I was going to say. Totally lost my train of thought. It has left the station. So we're just going to lay that down and I will figure out the rest. So now box wise, I have this. We're going to slip that up there, I think. How are we looking? I'm kind of happy with it. Other than the fact that like there's a box shortage, a pretty good box shortage going on here. And the only options in here was the gray that was going to work. I don't think I'm going to be able to get away from bringing black into the spread, sadly. And I didn't want to go through every sticker book that I had looking for boxes that coordinated. So I was kind of going off the top of my head on stuff that I recalled had, these sort of palettes, whether it had the neutrals or the same color palette. Let's just leave it there because my brain just sort of like went, I'm on vacation. I'm in Cancun. Nada. Got those. Those are a possibility. This one's actually brown, so that will work. I just might need to put something behind it to make it pop a bit. Oh, I could use one of these too. I mean, these are a bit darker brown, but it's not really noticeable, to be honest. Although, do I want important on there twice? Let's take one of these. And then I will add my own header to it, or I will shorten it. Okay, I'm going to pull this blue one up because I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put that yet. Okay, so we have some more box options, which is kind of what I was after. Ooh. Okay, so I slip you up there. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. But if I take you, I need to get some brown. Oh, yeah, I can lay that down. I need to get some brown on this side. They're like crazy sticky. They weren't like this when we bought them. But I'm finding like the newer sticker books, they are incredibly sticky compared to the, I'm going to do that this way. Again, the older sticker books. The older sticker books, like the original, like the colorful boxes, that stuff, they lift up so easy compared to like the one I'm fighting with right now. If I put this in here, and yeah, I don't really have a lot of options here for replacements because we only have 3 columns on this side, so he's going to make it work. I'll put that there. I'll put that there. Well, actually, I guess I don't really, I always think about, oh, you have to stay in the boxes, but I guess I really don't have to stay in the boxes. Do I? Do I? Let's go wild. See if my OCD brain will tolerate it. Hopefully that's straight. If not, that one's coming up pretty easy, so it's not too bad. Okay, so if we lay that one down in there, I have a few, there we go. That's straight. I think it is. I think I actually got lucky. How often does that happen? And then I do think, and that's black. This is like a really deep navy blue, but I don't think it's really that noticeable. So we're going to slip that one down there. And then I need to get an overhead view to make sure everything is straight before I go to the next step. Wow, pretty impressive. I actually got that down straight. That very rarely happens. I do have this box, but I don't really want them staggered like that. But we have that family. So if I take the word and I put it up in sort of this area, yeah, see, look at that. It's pretty. I like it, but I do need to get this one straight. Oh, I tell you, these clear stickers seem to be rather attracted to the page. They just jump. Okay, let's not do that again, because that was scary trying to lift that up. So I'm gonna slip this. I want it sort of in the center of these three. Do I want to take it over a bit closer to the edge? No, I do prefer it centered. Okay, so let's see if we can get this lined up in the middle. What you think, ladies and gentlemen? See, sorry, my sincere apologies. I am being cheeky and not really monitoring my language. Sorry about that. I mean no harm, honestly. But you know, like I said to my hairdresser, who is quite active in promoting equality as well, so am I, but he's a lot younger, like he's in his early 20s, and he corrects me on stuff, and I'm like, hey, gotta give me a little bit of grace. Like, I am almost 50, so for 50 years things have been a certain way, and it's built into my brain. I'm working on it, but cut me a bit of grace. Cut me a bit of grace, babe, because, you know, 50 years of programming is, it's taken a little, it's not taking like tons of time, but, you know, when you're used to certain things, all of a sudden things change, which is, I mean, I'm grateful. I think it's absolutely fantastic, but it's taken my mind and my language and a few other things to just sort of get on board with the program. I don't know what's missing here. Is it washi? So if I did that and that, I'm going to have to do that and that. Well, you don't know what it's going to look like until we try. I'm actually kind of happy with this spread. And so this is good. This is good, gang. This is good because, as I've mentioned a few times, like I've been in a planner slump, right? And the last several spreads I have done, I've actually felt creative. I have felt like the flow. So this is a good sign. I'm like, yay. I literally just realized that as I was vocalizing, like, wait a second, I'm happy with this spread. This spread is coming together. And last few weeks, sorry, I still haven't got my husband to oil the chair. The last few spreads, like, yeah, I'm like, I'm on my game. See if I can just line that up. I'm on my game, gang. On my game. That is a terrible placement, but we also have to be careful we don't pull this too tight. But washi lifts up easy enough to fix it. Now, is it going to look funny because it is... Oop, that was a terrible cut, but that's okay. Ooh. Well, it's okay because as it turns out, I'm a little short on the other side. Man, it slipped. It slipped when I laid it down. All right, let's try this again. And is it gonna look funny because like it's framed on the one side, but it's not on the other? No, I think it looks okay. Because this is sort of like, I don't know, I'm actually really happy with it. And I brought the grid washi out just in case we needed a little bit of help. So now there was other stuff that was fairly fun and decorative in here. And hopefully that's not all foil. Like this stuff. This is so cute. I don't need that stuff. But like you have these little things here. What else have we got for decor? We had those sort of circle things around the house. Right? Thank you notes. These are cute. So cute. Unplugged today. Those are good too. Those always work to fill in space. So without driving insane because I'm constantly flipping through the book, let's start from the top. And where were those circle things? That was like definitely food related. And I got daily check-ins. So we have these two. Make today count. Family dinner, which I totally could have put on Monday, but not. We're doing literally, it's probably just going to be my husband, my son, and myself, because my daughter is out married and with COVID and stuff. I mean, I can't, to be honest, I honestly cannot tell you what we are allowed to do and what we are not allowed to do, because I gave up trying to like keep up with everything. Today is a good day. I'm trying to think if I can get one of these circles are really cool. They're kind of big though, but they're fun. Ooh, what about that? Okay, before we get too excited, slow that down. Let's throw that down. That kind of like fills in a little bit there. And then we have these. Okay, so where do I need stuff? I need something in here. I guess I could have moved family down, but kind of like it up top, to be honest. Family night, girls night, brain dump. I guess I could put that in there. Brain dump, because when don't you need a brain dump? Okay. No. I have those. I'm not really feeling those. It'd be nice to get a circle on this side though. So what do we got? Around the house, send a card, connect with a friend. I like that. Okay, so let's grab connect with a friend. Where's my tweezers? He's a little. We'll put that right there because, like I said, Monday is a holiday, so connect with a friend. All right, let's have an overhead view again. And sorry, I apologize in advance. My chair is very squeaky. I have to get my husband to oil it or something. Okay, so still need something in here, but not sure what. Those don't really fit. And what do we got in this? These colors don't really go. And that only sort of semi-solves the problem because it's only a little box. I mean, it's, I guess, better than nothing, but I'm honestly not sure about that one. So let's keep on trucking here. Why do they do that? They all face the same way. Like, honestly, should have put that, like, had some cut the other way. What was back there? What about these? Gather with grateful hearts. Oh, you know what I just realized? We have none of this color on this side. Love, welcome, serve. Is that the only option I got for that color? Let's go have a bit of a gander here. And we've got flags. I could use those if needed. Could also put some habit trackers in there, right? Who says habit trackers necessarily have to go in the sidebar? There are no rules. Well, let's pull this up. See what, oh, you know what? I may have literally just, I don't know if I've solved my problem, but it kind of looks good. So now do I want it high, low? I kind of like it in the center. Or do I want to bring it down a bit? I wish you guys could pop in with your, pop in with your, yes, no, don't do that. Let's see. I'm going to put it lower just because. Are you lined up with that? No. I want that lined up because I want it to go right down like the middle of that. There, is that straight? Not quite, but that is an easy fix. So long as I know where it needs to be. Okay, so we've filled in. I managed to crinkle that. That one was my fault. The one that came out of the sophisticated florals, not my fault. So if there's anything else I want to throw in here. Weekend fun. Oh, I was going to put some headers in, so let's go back to those. They were, I mean, yes, I thought those were headers too, but those weren't the ones I was thinking of. Just don't remember where the other ones were, because once again, I'm not quite familiar with this Where are my pages? And I still might grab a couple of those flags. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Hopefully it didn't shake too terribly much. I'm almost finished. We're almost finished. We're almost finished. Okay, so we can put, I don't know. I don't have this color anyway. Well, I've got it in that sticker, so I know it says gather. I don't want gather. Gather doesn't make any sense. Gather does not make any sense because we're not gathering on that weekend. That's 2 circles. I don't want that many. Ooh, what about these? Got very important in that one, so I don't want that. I had important twice. I didn't even realize that, but I'm not going to worry about it. Due today, important chore list. Well, who doesn't need a chore list? I've come to the conclusion, and so far in smaller shops that I've looked at and bigger companies as well, what the heck is with the not thinking to do words like errands? Like, honestly, I mean, I know shopping is the same thing, but when you're running errands, not all of it is shopping. Like, got other things that have got to be done in the world. I kind of like this one, actually. Kind of like this color. I just need to move it over a bit. Okay. That wrinkled box is really bothering me. But I can't do anything about it because the rest of the page was also wrinkled, so and I want to start another book. And I have 2 books because the one that Happy Planner sent me with the Happy box, for that, the book was damaged. So when I emailed them, like just thinking maybe they'd send me out the replacement sheet. Nope, I got a whole new book, which was absolutely awesome. Like, their customer service is pretty good. Gotta admit that. Okay, you know what? I kind of like it, except we could probably, well, I gotta have some white space. What am I thinking? So I think I'm just gonna throw in some grid washi because, you know, we all love the grid washi. Let's see how the grid washi looks. And see if we want to put it down, or if this one didn't rip that well. If I want to put it down, or if, you know, it's too much. Other than the fact that was an absolutely horrible rip job, so that's not a really good gauge. Let's go back to the roll. And that's better. Ooh, and I can actually use the other side. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the grid washi. Okay, so that solves that problem. Okay, that's it, gang. I'm super happy about this spread. Like, honestly, I'm very, very happy. Let's put it back on the discs, see what it looks like. Should look pretty amazing on the black discs. At least I think so. Okay, so we need to go right here. Originally, the plannable theme for this week was Witch's Brew. I might do that in one of the other planners, but that is my layout for this week, and I'm super happy about it. I love this book. It's pretty. I know it's not really meant for, I mean, it's the recipe line, but I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, we'll see you again real soon. Ciao.